I'm sure you've heard the phrase, nice guys finish last, right? Well, it would appear that decent women finish last too, in terms of the media, because all I see on TV is a lot of hoish females being rewarded by pussy beggars, manginas, and women that defend them. I'm yet to make up my own term for women like that, but don't worry, I will, and hopefully it will be a term that sticks like glue, just like the term mangina. Anyway, I stumbled across an old article in the Voice newspaper, and basically it wasn't front page news, but I think it was a story that was certainly worthy of a lot more exposure by means of a lot more coverage. In fact, I strongly believe it should have been front page news. A Nigerian Nollywood actress that goes by the name of Amoni Oboli, not sure if I pronounced it right, was offered 500,000 US dollars for a lead role in a Hollywood movie, which budgeted at 40 million US dollars. However, part of it was for her to pose naked and have sex with 3 men. She refused. Yeah, that's right, she refused. Actually going ahead with it would have made her the highest paid actress in Nollywood. Yet due to her principles, i.e. the fact that she was married and had 3 kids, she refused. She's like, nope, I'm not doing it. I just want to say how proud I am of a woman like this, but how disappointed I am in the fact that such news wasn't made to the public eye for all to see. I commend this woman's actions to the max, non-stop. Nothing but respect for a woman like that. Had more news articles been like this on the front pages of our papers, magazines and the headlines, and for any other form of media, you'd see a lot more women, particularly the impressionable ones, would have a lot more pride in themselves. But no, apparently a story like this doesn't cut it and doesn't sell as much as a magazine with Superhead, the video vixen, on the cover. Yep, such a woman has been on the front of Black Woman magazine. She's also been on the Tyra Banks show and Oprah Winfrey show. I ain't watched it. If the show ain't of both Tyra and Oprah slating the hoe for being a hoe, I'm not interested in seeing it either. If that's what they did, please tell me and make me feel better about this subject right now, and show me the interview with Oprah and Tyra slating Superhead. Something's telling me that's not what happened. I could be wrong, maybe they did slate her, and if they did, I'll retract my statement. But then, to be honest, the big shots that I see Tyra and Oprah as, they shouldn't even be entertaining a hoe like that. So whether it's to slate them or not, a hoe like Superhead should not be on the show. Such destructive use of the media just completely undermines good conduct of males and females alike. And while I'm not saying a woman should be rewarded for just being a decent woman, as that's pretty much a standard for me and the people I regard as friends, I can't help but notice that women who act on the complete opposite direction in terms of sexual behaviour seem to be rewarded for this. This bad behaviour by means of being awarded fame via TV shows, record deals, and therefore get paid to behave like this. And if they're lucky, also manage to get some pussy begging man, and then the marriage details ends up in Hello magazine. Ironically, so does a divorce story too. This is yet another reason I'm glad things like the internet has caused papers and magazines to make less money, as in my opinion on the whole, a lot of them don't deserve the money and support they receive from the public. I'm generalising here, as I know there are a few magazines out there that are a bit more sincere. It's just crazy that someone like Superhead has fucked so many industry guys and made a career out of it. I have no problem with her having money at all, as I'm not a hater. I do have a problem though with the way that society rewards this and sends the wrong message out to our youth. However, I'd make certain that such a cunt of a woman is never able to get any influence over my daughter, in comparison to the powers of my own influence on her, because in the world of heavenly truth, hoes do not get rewarded. Get it right. In my world, they do not get rewarded. This woman is nothing but a whistleblower that enjoys having her sexual past out there. And again, it's not a problem for a woman to be open. I mean, if the said woman is prepared for the flack that comes with that. But now, We have a legion of women that overestimate the general public's perception of hoes and think that if they all reveal all the hoish acts, that we're all going to be fine with it and have no problem inviting you around to meet the in-laws. Not a blood cleat. If that's what you was expecting, you better go find a pussy beggar or a mangina, quick, because I'm not the guy. I mean, can you imagine how her kids would be as adults? I mean, over my dead body would I condone any of my children to date or roll with people that have parents like that. Fuck right off. Anyway, dead this fuckery. This was just a rant.